This is my boss, Jonathan Hart, a self-made millionaire. He's quite a guy. This is Mrs. H. She's gorgeous. She's one lady who knows how to take care of herself. By the way, my name is Max. I take care of both of them, which ain't easy. Because when they met, it was murder.
Stefanie's here because she's going to play in Manchester, but we'll talk about it in a second.
It's so nice.
Yeah.
Did you know?
It brings back so many nice memories.
Yeah, but it does. Yeah. Did you know when you were making it that you know they'd be showing reruns 20 years on?
No, but we hoped. We really hoped.
Why do you think it works so well? Chemistry
Oh
between you
gosh,
and
I'd
Robert?
like to think that it works because of what we were trying to project, which was a couple that didn't have to explain, you know. In the days that we were making this show, the network always wanted us to be antagonistic toward each other, or somebody have a love affair, or they didn't accept the fact that it could just simply be a successful relationship with two people who liked each other.
Hey, Judy, what does that remind you of?
What a novel idea, you know?
Yeah.
And so we did fight quite seriously to make sure that what we were doing was what we wanted to do, and was more like the rapport that you remember The Thin Man?
Yeah.
Remember those wonderful Thin Man movies that we all grew up with? Of course, when you watch them again, everyone was an alcoholic and they never stopped smoking.
That's just like today's.
It's very interesting when you look at some of the old films and you see all these people that are drinking and drinking away. It's
Absolutely.
very un-PC, isn't it?
No.
And
Do you enjoy a drink? Do you like a glass of wine?
I like wine. I love wine. Yes.
Do you feel slightly old-fashioned then because you like wine? Because we go to California a bit, and you know you can't have a glass of wine. There, people stare at you.
Well, I was married to a Frenchman, so I think it was.
Ooh, listen, if you know about wine, would you like to join our American invasion? We have talked to so many Americans. It's great to have you, but we've talked to so many Americans over the last few weeks who have come over here to star in British theatre.
Interesting, isn't it?
Jason Priestley.
Yes.
Come on,
Patrick
folks.
Duffy.
Patrick Duffy.
Kathleen Turner.
Kathleen.
Yeah.
And now
yourself,
you have
Nicole Kidman.
Leslie
and
Nielsen.
Leslie Nielsen.
And you.
Would you, if you're free, would you like to come back at some point in the next few weeks or whenever, if you're here, and join a big American wine fest that we're organising on the show?
Oh, well, that would
Seriously,
be
we are.
great.
Yeah,
Patrick
if you're around.
Duffy's really into
we're
wine.
touring in our play,
Oh,
so
right.
I don't know when we're going to.
We'll talk to your people.
find a day.
We open in Guildford, and then we go to Manchester, and we're
Right.
going all over the place.
Well, our people will talk to your people, which sounds very grand. And we'll have an American wine day. It'd be great.
It's so lovely.
Good.
Tell us about the play. Is it open? It's not opened yet, then?
Well, it's very rare that something like this happens in one's life, but about a year and a half ago, I was asked by the director of the newly opened Shakespeare Festival Theatre in Connecticut to come and do a play reading. A blocked play reading, which just means that you have the play in your hand and you walk around reading it. So you facsimilize a real performance with a wonderful actor called Ron Rifkin, who had won the Tony Award for Cabaret.
Yeah.
And I love him very much, and it was a wonderful opportunity to do an interesting brand new play, which also is very exciting because we don't have very many brand new plays. A lot of the writers that would normally be occupied doing wonderful things for the theater are now sort of stolen away by films and television, so we don't get a lot of really good material. So I liked the play very much, and I liked the part very much. I didn't know, as an actor, how could I be objective about the play? I came home and I had the great good fortune of having a wonderful friend of mine who's one of your great character actors, Roger Hammond, who was staying with me for the weekend. And I asked Roger to read the play. He read the play, he liked it very much, and he said he might know a producer in England who would be willing to do it, who would be willing to take a chance in England. And I said, well, you know, I'm not sure this is a quintessentially American play, but maybe it would be appreciated here. So enter Paul Farris, who's our producer, and we met last summer. We talked about it. He was very enthusiastic, which is always very flattering.
What's it about?
And,
What's the plot?
It's about an American, very New York American. It's quite a nice departure for me. Political lobbyist who falls in love with her chiropractor. It's a very unusual relationship because he's married. And he's also a member of an Orthodox Jewish sect, which is highly religious and follows blindly the leadership of the sect. So it's very specific. It's not only location specific. The humor is very specific to the kind of people that we're playing. So I hope, but I think that since, you know, movies have become so universal, and I think, you know, you've always heard a New Yorker talk, haven't you?
Yeah.
You've all heard a New Yorker talk,
Yeah.
so everybody should understand what I'm saying.
Oh, well, I think the two cultures are into each other completely now, American and British.
I think so.
Yeah, we understand it. Sorry, does this character of yours fall in love with the chiropractor because he gives a great massage, basically?
Well, and a few other things.
Oh, I see. Right. He goes where he shouldn't go. Right, okay. It's called The Adjuster.
The adjustment.
The adjustment.
Yeah.
Referring to what?
To,
Oh, that, adjusting the bones in your spine. Right.
adjusting your spine.
Good.
But many other things in life.
So you're on tour
to
in
which
Britain.
we adjust.
Have you ever toured in Britain before?
No, never. No.
So you've never stayed in sort of British hotels, sort of, you know, round
well,
about?
yes, I mean, I've traveled quite a lot
Oh, right.
around Britain. You know, it's a wonderful country, and
But you'll stay in
I've
decent
enjoyed-
hotels. You won't stay in bed sits and stuff.
God,
You never know.
Stephanie Powers
Digs.
is not going to
Stephanie
stay
Powers
in a
might.
bed
She might
Well,
stay in
actually,
digs.
we just got,
Get
we
the whole
just,
theatrical experience.
you know, there are some now there's some beautiful 5-star, 4-star, 5-star
Oh, I know, we've got great spaces.
B&Bs that are fabulous around the country.
You're not
and
staying in a
much more-
B&B.
Well,
You
we're
aren't
looking
staying
at
in
the
a
guide.
B&B.
We're looking at the guide.
Stephanie
to see
Powers is
what's-
not staying in a bed and breakfast.
You'd be
You've got to be out by
surprised.
9 o'clock. Go on. Don't come back until those
No,
changed.
no,
It's
but
all
they've
changed.
changed B&Bs.
Yeah, I know
you know,
they
now they're in beautiful houses and with lovely service, and
Yeah.
no, they're very different now. You ought to go traveling around your own
Right.
country.
Okay, no, I love my country. I just can't picture you in a B&B, however grand.
Are you still
Anyway.
as heavily involved with wildlife as you always have been?
Yes,
Sort of
yes,
trust.
very much so. I just left Africa, and just, you know, our program in Kenya is ongoing and very much a commitment for me for my entire life. Our education center serves about 10,000 students a year. We also have an outreach program in the bush that copes with another 2,000 families on a continual basis. And that, I never had children, but I'm putting 4 people through college, so I think
Really?
I know
Really?
all the joys of educating children.
I know that-
African children.
Pardon?
For African children.
children.
Yeah,
African children.
yeah.
I know that you personally pick up the tab.
But
for the
but I have
Go
a
on.
good idea. You see,
Yeah.
one of them is going there to be a nurse, and I said, aha, I will have someone to take care of me in my old age. This is
Oh, I
good.
see. Vested interest as usual. I get it. No, you actually opened this thing in memory of the love of your life, William Holden, back in 1981, wasn't it? When
Bill died in 81, and in 82 we got our IRS status as a public charity. We are a public charity in the United States. I'm the fundraiser. I have to go out and beat the drum and collect the money.
I remember when we last spoke to you, it was quite a few years ago in Liverpool, when you were closer to losing Bill then, and you said that you still thought about him every day, you know. And is that still the case? Or, I mean, it's a long time ago now. It's
It's
nearly
a long
20
time
years.
ago, yes.
Yeah. Is it still the case that he's, that you know, he's in your thoughts?
It's clear that he was, for me, the greatest single influence of any individual in my life, obviously except my parents.
Sure.
But, and so much of what he had to, you know, we all have things to teach each other.
Yeah.
It's very lucky if you can find someone to teach you the things that you want to learn. And I think that's kind of, in addition to being romantically a very powerful influence on me, it also was, in terms of my values and lifestyle, a very compatible relationship. And I had a great deal to learn, and many things which I refer to now are things that are derivative of the things
That's
that
his
he
legacy
exposed
to you.
me to.
Yes, yeah. Well, you're looking smashing.
Thank you. So are
You
you?
do, you look great, yeah. Yeah, and I'd say
We must be all taking the same pill.
The monkey glands, yeah, they work.
You look great.
So I'm glad that you're part of the American invasion.
Thank you very much.
It's great fun, actually.
Oh, it's every week,
Why
yeah.
don't you lot all have a huge party?
No, we'll organise it.
We will
organise
have
the
a
party, yeah.
progressive dinner, then we
Yeah,
can go
okay.
place to place.
All right, lovely to see you again. Good luck
Thank
with
you.
the play. When does it open? Do you know
We
the
open
date?
in Guildford on the 25th, and we're up in Manchester the following week.
Excellent. We'll have a good tour. Enjoy
Thank
the
you.
B&Bs.
Thank you.
All right. Now, one more chance to qualify to play for Midday Money. All you have to do is tell us where in the world this is.